Hey y'all, it's Kat from Vector Academics, and I'm here to tell you about something that drives me a little bit crazy on the math section. And for once, it's not the test makers with their tricks, it's actually something my students do when I'm tutoring them. Sometimes I'll ask a student, is 6 divisible by 2? And the first thing they do is they reach for that calculator and I want to smack their hands away. Not that there's anything wrong with wanting to use a calculator, there's a reason we have technology, but if you're relying on the calculator to make every single little decision for you, then chances are you're going to miss a couple of really easy tricks in the math section. If you can do one thing mentally, it should be being able to spot factors in large numbers, because you can save yourself huge amounts of time when you're simplifying complicated equations. And the more you can simplify an equation, the less likely you are to make a silly error that's going to cost you a point and maybe your admission to Princeton. So I'm here to teach you a couple of little tricks in order to figure out whether large, intimidating numbers are divisible by the small numbers we know and love. So I've got a number on the board right here, 23,760. Quick, off the top of your head, is that divisible by 99? Okay, let's figure out how you would be able to answer that quickly on test day. I've got a couple of questions here. First, is the sum of the digits divisible by? This is the trick for figuring out whether a large number is divisible by 3 or 9. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. So here 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 7 is 12, plus 6 is 18. Divisible by 3 all day long. We know this whole number is divisible by 3. Similarly, is the sum of the digits divisible by 9? Well, we just figured out the sum of the digits was 18, so absolutely. Already we know, divisible by 3 and 9. That took like 2 seconds. You did not need a calculator for that. The other sort of more complicated one, is a number divisible by 11? In order to figure that out, you just ask, are the sums of the alternating digits equal? This kind of makes sense for 11 because we know the alternating digits in 22, for example, are 2 and 2. They're equal to each other. The same principle applies for larger numbers. So if we're going to look at our alternating digits, we have 2 plus 7 plus 0 equals 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Hey, our number is divisible by 11. No calculator. You can actually do this with, there are tricks for almost all the prime numbers. I'm just going to give you the most common ones though. So the two that you almost definitely know from school are if the last digit is divisible by 5, then the whole number is divisible by 5, and the same goes for 2 and 10. Those are easy. You can actually go ahead and kick that up a notch by looking, instead of at just the last digit, look at the last 2 digits. And if the last 2 are divisible by 4, the whole number is divisible by 4. And, because 8 always tops 4, if you can divide the last 3 digits by 8, the whole number is divisible by 8. So you can see we just determined really quickly the factors of this large, intimidating number. And you should be able to do the same thing on test day so that you can simplify your equations easily and then get on to those hard trigonometry problems. If this lesson was useful, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or like our Facebook page for Vector Academics for more tips to get you ready for test day.